Billie Burke, a famous actress, made a lasting impact in the entertainment industry. Whether you love her performances or want to know more about her life, there's a lot to explore. What movies or shows of hers do you like the most? Do you have any interesting stories or facts about her? Share your memories or experiences with this classic actor in the comments below. Get ready for some fun, surprising, and touching facts in this video. Keep watching. Billie Burke, a significant actress, made a lasting impression on the film industry in her time and beyond. Best known for portraying Glinda, the Good Witch in The Wizard of Oz, she influenced Hollywood in various ways. In her era, Burke's acting style displayed a unique mix of grace and charm, shaping the evolving landscape of the industry. Her skill in playing diverse characters solidified her as a respected figure in Hollywood. Apart from her on-screen presence, Burke also made noteworthy off-screen contributions. She lived during a period when Hollywood was undergoing significant changes. Through her captivating performances, she not only entertained audiences, but also reflected the shifting societal norms of that time. Her work showcased the changing roles of women in both film and society. Burke's influence extended to advocacy, actively supporting charitable causes and using her fame to raise awareness for positive societal change. This multifaceted approach highlighted her dedication to making a lasting impact beyond the silver screen. In history, Billie Burke's legacy remains as a symbol of talent, resilience, and contribution. Her influence on the film industry went beyond her time, leaving a lasting mark that still connects with audiences today. Billie Burke, famous for her role as Mrs. Shelbourne in Merrily We Live, showed her funny side in a scene with Bonita Granville. Granville's character, Marion, compares the new chauffeur unfavorably to Robert Taylor. Mrs. Shelbourne responds with a clever question, "Who is Robert Taylor?" The humor is that Burke and Robert Taylor had previously worked together in the movie Society Doctor.
In 1916, Burke made history by earning $40,000 for just 8 weeks of work in the film Peggy.
This payment set a record for the highest salary ever paid to an actor for a single film up to that point. The musical Ghostlight, written by Matthew Martin and Tim Realbuto, has been performed on stage several times. Tony Award nominee Carolee Carmello, along with Ned York and Jennifer Hope Wills, has taken on the role originally played by Burke. Her contribution to the entertainment industry is evident not only in her memorable roles, but also in her influence on film salaries. From funny moments on screen to breaking salary records, her impact remains noteworthy. In her early years in the American theater scene, she got to know some really important people of her time. She hung out with famous writers like Mark Twain and Somerset Maugham, enjoying their company and appreciating their cleverness. Alongside these big names in literature, she also spent time with people like Booth Tarkington and Enrico Caruso, making connections in both the artistic and social worlds. She's laid to rest in Kensico Cemetery, located in Valhalla, New York, SA. It's a fitting place for someone who made a lasting impression on the cultural scene. Her influence still connects with fans and enthusiasts. In movies, she wasn't just a stage performer. In the film Becky Sharp, she played Lady Berryacres. Even though her role was short, with just one scene and a couple of lines, she managed to capture audiences, showing how versatile she was as an actress. Billie Burke's talents in both theater and film are clear signs of her lasting skill and timeless charm. Her story is an interesting part of entertainment history, one that still inspires and delights audiences today. Billie Burke, recognized for portraying Glinda, the Good Witch of the North in The Wizard of Oz, may have seemed much younger in the film, but she was 54 years old during its filming. Despite her age, she convincingly brought the iconic character to life, showcasing her acting skills. In the movie Pepe, Billie Burke made her final film appearance, playing herself. Notably, this film marked the last time both Billie Burke and Charles Coburn shared the screen in the same sequence, adding a unique footnote to their respective careers. For those interested in learning more about her life and career, a biography titled Actresses of a Certain Character 40 Familiar Hollywood Faces from the 30s to the 50s by Axel Nissen provides insights into Billie Burke's journey in the entertainment industry. This book sheds light on her roles and experiences during that specific period. Billie Burke's portrayal of Glinda and her final on-screen appearance in Pepe showcase her versatility as an actress. Her ability to embody characters across genres highlights her significance in Hollywood. Axel Nissen's biography further enriches our understanding of her career during a specific era. In summary, despite being older than her on-screen image might suggest, Billie Burke left a lasting impression on Hollywood through her roles in films like The Wizard of Oz and Pepe. Axel Nissen's biography offers a closer look at her career during a significant period in Hollywood history. Billie Burke's talent and presence on screen continue to connect with audiences. Billie Burke commenced her journey in the entertainment world on stage in the British provinces. Her career took a notable turn when she portrayed Glinda in The Wizard of Oz. Despite common belief, Billie Burke did not have her singing voice dubbed in the film. She performed her own singing as Glinda, the Good Witch of the North. In another film, Merrily We Live, she played Mrs. Kilbourne. The collaboration with Alan Mowbray and Constance Bennett in this film was a result of their earlier success in director Norman Z. MacLeod's Topper. The triumph of Topper, both commercially and critically, significantly influenced their inclusion in Merrily We Live. Billie Burke's foray into show business on the British stage laid the groundwork for her later iconic role as Glinda in The Wizard of Oz. The misconception about her singing voice in the film has been clarified, asserting that she indeed performed her own singing. Her involvement in Merrily We Live further solidified her position in the film industry, propelled by the prior success of Topper. Billie Burke, famously known as Glinda, the Good Witch in The Wizard of Oz, had a daughter named Patricia Ziegfeld Stevenson, with Florence Ziegfeld Jr. Patricia grew up surrounded by the glamour of theater and art. She inherited her mother's charm and grace, which helped her in her own acting career. And The Man Who Came to Dinner, she played Mrs. Daisy Stanley, showing her talent and ability as an actress. Patricia became popular during a time when movies were captivating audiences, and she, like her mother, became a star, captivating audiences with her performances. Her role as Mrs. Daisy Stanley was well received, earning her praise and a high weekly salary of $1,500. This showed how much people valued her talent and wanted her on stage. Throughout her career, she continued to shine, making her own mark in the entertainment world. Patricia's contributions to the arts were significant, leaving a lasting impact on the industry. Today, Patricia Ziegfeld Stevenson is remembered not just as the daughter of a famous Hollywood star, but also for her own accomplishments in theater and film. Her story highlights her talent, determination, and the lasting power of performance. Billie Burke, known for her role as Margaret in A Bill of Divorcement, had an impressive lineage, being the 21st great-granddaughter of King Edward. She had a family of her own, being a grandmother to Florence, Cecilia, William, and Susan Stephenson. In the film, Burke was paid $1,500 per week for 4 weeks, while John Barrymore earned $50,000 and 15% of the film's gross after the first $1,000 in profits. Katharine Hepburn also received $1,500 per week, totaling $7,125. Billie Burke's role as Margaret showcased her talent in acting, alongside notable actors like Barrymore and Hepburn. Her lineage and family life added depth to her persona, contributing to her overall legacy in the world of cinema. In her role as Mrs. Kilbourne in Merrily We Live, she delivered a noteworthy performance, earning her the only Oscar nomination of her career. The movie stands out in her work, showing her acting talent. In 1938, she played Glinda in The Wizard of Oz. This was a big moment for her career, as she also played Judy Garland's mother in Everybody Sing that year. Her ability to play different characters and work in different types of movies shows how versatile she was as an actress. Despite her success, she made a decision that could have changed movie history. She turned down the role of Aunt Pitapat in the famous movie Gone with the Wind in 1939. This decision, while not well known, shows how unpredictable the entertainment industry can be. Her career, filled with standout performances and a notable Oscar nomination, remains interesting for movie fans. Her roles as Mrs. Kilbourne and Glinda, along with her choice to decline a role in a well-known movie, add depth to her time in Hollywood. Actress Billie Burke, known for her roles on stage and screen, has left a lasting mark beyond her performances. In 1919, she and her husband, Florence Ziegfeld Jr., owned a Cadillac, which is now in the possession of author Clive Cussler. Additionally, Burke founded the Ziegfeld Club in 1936. This charitable organization remains dedicated to supporting women in musical theater even today. In an incident on Feb. 1917, a car driven by her chauffeur struck a 7-year-old boy named Tony Burke in Hastings-on-Hudson, NY, while she was a passenger. They promptly took him to a nearby hospital, where it was discovered that 3 of his ribs had been broken. Fortunately, he recovered from the accident. Billie Burke's dad, a famous English clown named Billie Burke, gained popularity in the U.S. when he joined P.T. Barnum's circus. In the movie Father's Little Dividend, she played the character Doris Dunstan, and the baby's room had decorations inspired by The Wizard of Oz, a film where she's well known for being Glinda, the Good Witch. The success of Topper opened up opportunities for her, and she caught the eye of director Norman Z. MacLeod, who quickly cast her in his next film, Merrily We Live, where she starred with Constance Bennett and Alan Mowbray. In both movies, she easily took on the roles of motherly figures in the household, while Mowbray played the role of a serious butler, adding depth and humor to the stories. Through these various roles, she displayed her versatility and talent on the big screen, making a lasting impression on audiences worldwide. This glimpse into her career path shows the range of her abilities and the timeless charm of her performances. In A Bill of Divorcement, Billie Burke portrayed the character Margaret. During the Los Angeles run of the Mad Hopes, Peg Entwistle, a potential candidate for the role of Sydney, was noticed by a casting director. She and Humphrey Bogart were among her co-stars in that production. Billie Burke, who played Margaret, faced a personal tragedy during the film's production. Her husband, Broadway producer Florence Ziegfeld Jr., passed away. Despite this loss, she resumed filming shortly after his funeral. In the movie The Great Ziegfeld, Myrna Loy portrayed Billie Burke. The film provided a different perspective on her life and contributions. Her career intertwined with notable figures like Peg Entwistle and Humphrey Bogart. The challenges she faced, including the loss of her husband, did not hinder her commitment to her work in the film industry. In Dinner at 8, the character Millicent Jordan was portrayed by Billie Burke. Originally, the role was considered for Alice Brady, but she ultimately decided not to pursue it, and Burke stepped in to take on the part. She brought depth to the character, displaying her acting skills effortlessly. Her performance in the movie showcased impressive versatility, leaving a lasting impression on audiences. Her contribution to the film remains notable, solidifying her position in the industry as a talented actress. It was a role that allowed her to shine, making it memorable for viewers. Burke's portrayal of Millicent Jordan in Dinner at 8 is still celebrated today for its authenticity and charm, showing her remarkable talent. The movie continues to be cherished for its authenticity and charm, a sign of her exceptional skills. In the aftermath of the Titanic sinking, Billie Burke, known for playing Glinda, the Good Witch in The Wizard of Oz, had a connection to the tragedy. Her first husband, Florence Ziegfeld Jr., survived the disaster, but his friend William T. Stead didn't make it. The loss of Stead deeply affected her, adding a sad chapter to her life despite her Hollywood success. It shows that fame doesn't shield from personal sorrow. Her story reminds us how real-life events can leave a lasting impact, shaping one's life with both joy and sadness. Billie Burke's story, filled with highs and lows, remains part of history. It's a tale of resilience and sorrow, showing the complexities of human experience. And so, the narrative of Billie Burke, shaped by triumphs and tempered by tragedy, unfolds, leaving a mark in the annals of time. In the realm of acting, Billie Burke had a remarkable career with an unexpected and sorrowful chapter. Amid her success, a tragic event unfolded. Burke's spouse, Florence Ziegfeld Jr., a Broadway figure, faced financial ruin during the Great Depression. Succumbing to the dire circumstances, he passed away in 1932, leaving Burke in a precarious financial position. The burden of settling Ziegfeld's debts and managing her career fell on her shoulders. Despite these hardships, Burke exhibited resilience and determination. After Ziegfeld's passing, she worked tirelessly to stabilize her financial situation and sustain her acting pursuits. This tragic period in her life sheds light on the challenges individuals in the entertainment industry often confront behind the glamorous facade. Billie Burke's ability to navigate personal tragedy and emerge stronger stands as a testament to her tenacity. Her career, marked by both triumphs and challenges, remains a compelling chapter in the history of American entertainment.